Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Womogi Team's Breakfast Show. This Sunday, March 2023, we are going to make porridge, millet porridge. So, the Asians call it ragi, the flour. They call it ragi. We call it kal. The Baganda call it kalo. This thing originated in the north. The Baganda and actually the Bantu, they want to call it kalo. You don't have it in your language. Why do we not call matoke something else? We call matoke because it is your staple food and we also eat it. But now when it comes to northern food, you start giving it a different name. Kal. Why do you say kalo? Why do you prolong it kalo? Kal. And then they even tried to say that, it's their staple food. It's not your staple food. We know that some of you just eat banana, cassava, and sweet potato. We know it. So for us, forever and forever, we have been eating kal, which is ragi or millet flour. And it makes us strong. So you realize it makes us strong, and now you want also to become part of it. You're welcome, but call it kal, not kalo. Kal. Okay. I'm now trying to mix pure tamarind. It comes in this size, 200 grams, and it is sold at about a pound each for 200 grams. The cake is like 200 grams at about a pound each. So I've now put it in hot water for about 10 minutes. I soaked it in hot water for about 10 minutes. And now I'm mashing it so that I get the juice for making porridge. We are going to make kal porridge. We can make maize porridge as well, maize flour porridge, or onga. So this one is nyoha kal. So I said millet is called kal in Acholi. So now I think most Luo people call it kal. I don't know if that's true with the Luo of Kenya. But most Luo people call it kal, or gene, or what do you call it? I think there's a misunderstanding. The Kumam, they think that kal is kabi. Kabi is sorghum, and Kumam they call kal sorghum again. But then kal is this one, millet. They have traveled and they have lost touch of directions. Let's put light on the cooker so that we have sufficient light for us to video. Do you want to see my face? Sometimes I don't know because of when I turn the camera around, I don't see myself very well. I don't know whether you're seeing me properly or not. Sometimes, it's impossible to know. Now, I'm waiting for my equipment for recording, and people just keep giving me stories because I don't want to do it myself. I want the content makers who already have good equipment to give me similar, but maybe they think I'm going to do better than them, then they don't give me, but I'll push my way, man. I know how to get my way around things. Okay, so that's me, Womogi team. Welcome to breakfast show this morning. We are making millet porridge, nyoha kal. We are making nyoha kal, and now here we have already made a good combination of the chua, which is a tamarind juice. So tamarind juice is very good. Is watch is sour, and when you make your milk with it, your porridge with it, you get very good results. I'm having problems now showing you how to do this thing. I need to get stands and everything and multi-camera angles so that you can enjoy my recording. So I think this is nearly enough. It's nearly enough because if you put too much, it will become too sour. You don't want the porridge to be too sour. I don't want this thing to drop. Forgive me for the camera angle. I don't want this thing to drop in again. It will mean I start again. The sieve does not need to drop in. Okay, we have made it. So that's correct. That's correct. So what we will do, we'll add more water, hot water. So hot water from the kettle. Add it, and then we'll get about 1.5 liters of pichwa. A liter and a half of pichwa. The kettle we still need it. We need the kettle with we need the kettle with the hot water. So now let's look at the flour itself. Flour is here. The flour used for making porridge is just pure millet flour. So we take about 2 to 2.5 scoops of millet flour. This is finely ground and already so about 3 scoops of this millet, and then we make sure that we stir it before we put the fire on or add hot water, because we don't want it to be lumpy. If you put the fire on and you start working on it now, or you add hot water on it now, it will become lumpy. You don't want it to be lumpy. So to avoid it being lumpy, what you then do, to avoid it being lumpy, you need to briskly what do you call this? You briskly stir it. So now it's all fine. I'm prepared now to add hot water. That's roughly about the size I need, but we'll keep the hot water here. I have sugar as well. Somehow, if you are making your porridge, if you put honey in the porridge just becomes very runny. Who knows why porridge becomes very runny? Ladies, who knows why porridge becomes very runny when you put honey in it? So I'm going to add milk. Okay, I have a little bit of milk. I'm going to add milk in my porridge. Instead of drinking milk this morning, I'll add the milk in the porridge. Okay, add it a little bit, not too much, a little bit. And then let's switch the gas on. Switch the gas on. You make sure that it's like medium heat, and it covers the bottom of the pan. the flame covers the bottom of the pan, and then you stir. Okay, if we had used hot water throughout, making this thing would be very easy. But now I have a complication because the chua was warm, and then the milk cold, and now I've added a little bit of warm water, and maybe we have exactly the amount that we need for the porridge. Okay, so you keep stirring it. Okay, you don't want it to be lumpy. Heat is medium. Cover the bottom of the saucepan with the flame. Keep stirring. Stir it. Let's add sugar. Sugar will be like 1, 2 spoons, 3 spoons, 4 teaspoons, 5 teaspoons, 6 teaspoons. Probably that's enough sugar. Will correct it. Now I'm almost having a problem. This business of being lumpy. Almost having a problem here. Almost having a problem, but we have just saved it. It seems we have just saved the cooking. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I like the consistency at the moment. Consistency is good. So we just carry on with eventually kiloni rupune. You carry on with stirring. You start rupu. Tia rupu tia nodo nyoa nodo, not rupu. What you're doing is rupune, but then actually the correct term for stirring porridge is nodo. Nodo. It's like noodle. Remember noodle? Then you say nodo. Nodo. It's not noodle, but nodo. Nodo nyoa. Nodo nyoa. So stirring porridge. So there we go. We are almost there. I think the consistency is very well. I can feel it in my arm. But I think it is too light. We'll leave it to simmer. We need the porridge to simmer. So I understand this morning there was a catastrophe in Malawi. In Africa, we don't normally get these disasters, especially in Uganda. We hardly have disasters, natural disasters in Uganda. It could be just landslide in Mbale, because people live on the slopes of Mount Elgon. But rarely in Uganda we have what do we call it? Natural disasters. Rarely. So that's a blessing from the Most High God, the Most High Almighty. But what I can say is that we need to respect nature. Respect nature, so that nature doesn't become angry with us. Okay? Africa has done very well in terms of keeping natural disasters at bay. Africa has really done well. So I can say that the porridge tastes very nice. It tastes divine, but then it's a little bit runnier than I desire. So that's okay in a way, because if I leave it to cool down a little bit, it will achieve the consistency that I want. But you always want it to be a little bit thick. If it is thick, it's better to taste. It's better to taste. But then here we go. Let's just stir it a bit. Stir it a bit. I think the sugar and everything. Yeah, the sugar is perfect, and the sugar is perfect. The chua or the tamarind, pure tamarind, has also come through. You can also taste the milk. Actually, let's make a cup of tea to go with this as well. Cup of tea, Ugandan tea, Ugandan milk tea. Let's make a cup. Let's make a cup of milk tea. And just but then the nyoka itself, it needs to simmer for about 10 minutes to cook. Yeah, it can simmer for less, but for about 10 minutes would be nice. So you got that tea, you make it with tea bags. We make with about 3 tea bags. 3 tea bags. Put them there. Don't know if we have hot water here. We'll add hot water. No, we don't have enough hot water. So we boil it again. We boil hot water. Boil some water. Boil some water again. Saka water. Yeah. Here we don't go wrong with Saka water. We don't go wrong with it. Saka water everywhere. We normally have the 5-liter container for cooking, but then the 5-liter, I went yesterday to buy it. Was it the other day on Saturday? I went to buy it. I didn't find the 5-liter bottles. Instead, we found the this is how much? This is 1.5 liters. Okay, 1.5 liters Saka water. Just as well. So the 5-liter one used to do us better. If you put it in the kitchen, it lasts. Now we make do with what we can get. Okay. So there's another water called Pina. It's also It's also 8.2 pH. Pina. It's also 8.2 pH, but it's more expensive than Saka. So why should I take the same thing? Why should I take something that I can get at the same price and it is more expensive? I won't do that. I won't waste my time with it. You understand? I won't waste my time with it. So I think the porridge is ready. The porridge is ready. Now I need to transfer it in. I need to transfer it in a tabo, in a bowl, a tabo. That will do for me. That will do. Nice. Nice. See how it's steaming? Nice. So yesterday I didn't finish my bread, so I will warm it a bit and have it. Maybe I warm it in the oven. I warm it in the oven for like 5 minutes. Okay, I can hear the water is boiling. Water is boiling. Then water is boiled. So tea is boiled as well. But we want it to simmer a bit. So because tea is boiled, we turn down the heat so that it doesn't power out of the container. Let's put this millet flour away. Yes. Put the millet flour away. Tea, we already made it before. So you Google Womogi Teams TV and you see how tea is made. But we have made this one again in record time. So what's happening with this one is we need to achieve a very dark brown color for the tea. Then tea will be ready. So we want the what do you call it? We want the tea bags and the tea leaves, the tea bags. We want the tea bags to cook so that they can get all the moist, the juice, not the juice, but the flavor. We get all the flavor from the tea bags in the milk tea. Yes, it's almost there. Look at this. Look at this. It's almost there. Almost there. So I'll just leave it for a couple of minutes. I think that the fire is too low. Let me add it a bit. Let it simmer. Let it simmer. It's simmering. But milk is stubborn. You need to have an eye on it. If not, you'll find that it's pouring. That's perfect. Yeah? Perfect. Uganda tea made. Uganda milk tea made. Yeah? Half a cup of milk, half a cup of water. Made. Where's my cup? Daddy's cup is here. And let's have the tea bags removed, because the tea bags are the ones that cause the milk to power. Take the tea bags out. We don't want it to. We don't want to have an accident. Tea bag straight in the bin. Tea bag straight in the bin. Get another one. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? One already. Got it. Straight in the bin as well. Yeah, in the bin. Then we serve. Okay? Voila! You're welcome to Womogi's breakfast show. We're having porridge. Okay, let's assemble the tray. Let's assemble the tray. Where is the tray? Let's get the tray. Let's get the tray. Let's assemble the tray now. We have Mangada. Yeah, Mangada. Then we have banana. Yes, Labolo. Then we have apple. That's the tray. This side assembles. Okay. We have here. We have here milk tea, Yuka, porridge. What do we have again? We need a teaspoon or a tablespoon of honey. We'll put a tablespoon of honey in the tea. Then voila! I add Saka water there after, and we are done. Trust me, the Saka water. Trust me, we have water here, Saka water. So Saka water is there. Trust me, it's there. Saka water. People think I recommend Saka water because I'm a director in Saka water. No, I just want to help your life. I just want to help you. Okay? So, I'm not a stakeholder in Saka water at all, but it is a good water. So I want you to have something good for your blood and something good for your health. That's all. That's all I'm doing. I'm not a director for Saka water or anything. There's a water from Russia which is much better than Saka water. It's 10. The pH is 10. But then because Russia is at war with Ukraine and the West, so America, Britain, Germany, Poland, and all these EU countries, America, because wherever Russia is at war, Russia has withdrawn. They sanctioned anyway. So Russia is not. Let's have an orange drink as well, or something like that. In a small glass. Okay. In a small glass. Let's have a mixture. We can mix them, cool? We can mix. Let's mix in the small glass. We mix apple, peach, mango, passion fruit, and we mix with clementine juice. Okay? Okay. That's how. Okay, let's mix it.